Well, good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Michael Wilhite here with Southern Indiana weather. It is a little after 10 a.m. on Saturday, April 12th, 2014, 10:10 Eastern Time, 9:10 Central Time. And here's your latest video update. I've got an absolutely gorgeous day shaping up to you, which we'll get to here in just a second. Today's update is sponsored by Metal Magic in Washington. Give them a call at 698-8555 for all of your paintless dent repair needs. Tell them Southern Indiana Weather sent you. All right, folks, I want to do sort of a quicker update for you today. I know sometimes these can get pretty long, and we've got a nice quiet pattern right now, so I'm going to try to keep this up to 5 minutes or so if I possibly can, so that we can get on with our day here. It's gorgeous, and I don't want to take any more time than you have to. So clear skies out there right now, maybe just a few clouds as we're going up through this afternoons today. I mean, we're looking at an absolutely gorgeous day. Here's what you plan your day. Forecast here says, and I'm forecasting a high of 76 here around the Jasper area, 78 in Evansville, and you can see mid to upper 70s area wide. I wouldn't be surprised for some of us even to push 80 degrees today. So absolutely a gorgeous day on tap. You see our next little rainmaker moving in and starting to develop along with a cold front. That'll eventually push our way here, but nothing we have to worry about today. Temperatures today are going to be absolutely gorgeous as you go throughout your afternoon on Saturday. 70s for your high. By the way, thunder over Louisville is tonight, so I want to make sure I get to this by the time the fireworks start. Fireworks start at about 9:30 tonight. Eastern time there in Louisville. So let's go with 10 o'clock temperatures from what the high resolution NAM says. And it still looks like 68 degrees in Louisville is what the high res models are saying. So that's not a bad temperature at all for fireworks viewing. It should be a good night for that. And it looks like the winds are going to be out of the south today, fairly vigorous at times in the afternoon. We may see some pretty breezy conditions. So keep that in mind if you're planning on getting out there and for the festivities. Kentucky side would probably be the best side for viewing, I think, this year, given how the winds are going to be blowing. Excuse me. I think the winds will probably be blown over onto the Indiana side of the river. So just a little pro tip for you today based on the way the weather is. Let's talk about rain because we do have some big changes in the forecast that we want to cover. No rain for today. That's a good thing. Get out and enjoy the day. I know I'm going to do some activities outside the rest of the day once I get done here. It's going to be an absolutely gorgeous day. Get outside and enjoy this. We deserve it after the really lousy winter that we have had. Future radar, as I put it into motion, shows us pretty much dry today. It does want to take maybe a popcorn shower or two here and there. I'm not necessarily buying that chance, and that would be late tonight. We'll see whether that holds out or not. I don't even have it in my forecast. I'm not convinced that it will happen. Where our air is pretty dry right now. So as you put this into motion, though, Sunday morning looks pretty good. By the evening hours on Sunday, here we are by about 8 p.m., and you start to see some rain starting to move into our west. Sunday night looks like it is when the deluge will start, and here we are as far as future radar goes out by 2 p.m. on Monday, and you see plenty of rain around with a lot more to come and move our way and last probably in through Tuesday. How much rain are we talking about? Let's get to temperatures here in just a second. How much rain we're talking about is certainly going to be the right tab open here. According to the GFS, not a whole lot, maybe a half inch to up to an inch area wide. If you take a look at the Canadian's not aggressive at all, not even a half inch with rain with it. A little more than an inch to around an inch possible with the Euro model. NAM is very aggressive and gives us around a half inch to an inch over most parts of southern Indiana. But notice this really heavy pocket of rain where up to 2 or 3 inches could fall potentially here in parts of Kentucky with the NAM model. We'll keep an eye on that and see whether that shifts over us. That's the last thing we want. We certainly don't want any cold. We don't want any cold weather either. I'm so used to saying we don't want cold weather. But we certainly don't want any of that heavy rain over us because, with our rivers being as up as they are with the flood stage already, Patoka River is flooding in parts, Wabash River is flooding in parts. I wouldn't be surprised if the Muscatatuck and some of the other bigger rivers were flooding in parts either. We don't need another 2 or 3 inches of rain. But this is kind of the outlier on the models right now. Right now, again, the Euro is saying around an inch, a half an inch or a little bit less for the Canadian, and then up to an inch, half inch to an inch possible with the GFS. If I had to best guess it right now, I would say probably around an inch of rain looks like it could be possible with this system. So that's not bad. That's better than 3 or 4 inches. We'll keep an eye on it and see whether it stays that way. Bigger story with this hopefully will be the temperatures because they are going to crash next week. All right, here's the cold front moving through on Monday morning. We start out in the upper 50s to near the 60-degree mark at 8 a.m., but watch how fast the cold front moves through. By 2 p.m., we are already into the upper 40s here over most portions of the area, mid-40s as you go towards the north, and then it goes downhill from there. In fact, we go to a low temperature very close to the freezing mark over most of Indiana, and it looks like it's going to be a couple of days worth of that. Let's take a look at your 7-day forecast here, sponsored by Umlor and Sons and Jasper. You can go to southernindianaweather.com to get this and click on your 7-day forecast. 76 gorgeous degrees today. If you're going to Thunder over Louisville and you're going to be participating in those activities, it'll probably be closer to 80 around the Louisville area with that urban heat island. It's just going to be an absolutely gorgeous day. Mostly sunny, partly cloudy. It's kind of on the border between both of them, so I'm just wording it plenty of sunshine with a few clouds to be on the safe side. That's the technical side of me. But it's going to be warm with a lot of sunshine and breezy at times too. South winds up to 15 miles per hour, maybe gusting to 20 or 25 at times possible today, which is why I say with those south winds, it looks like the fireworks viewing will be better on the Louisville side of the river rather than the New Albany side of the river. So keep that in mind. All right, then on Sunday, tomorrow, gorgeous. Partly cloudy during the day, 78 warm degrees for your high. Only way down to 58. The rain probably moves in after dark the way things look right now. Monday's the big change, falling temperatures during the day and cloudy with rain likely. A few showers left over potentially as we only warm to a high of 49 degrees. I think we're going to fall into the low 40s by dark and down to 32 for your low on Monday night. 31 again for your low on Tuesday night. 30 for your low on Wednesday night. So you get the pattern here that we're going to have some pretty cool nights. At least it looks like 3 nights or so shaping up pretty cool. But then by the end of next week, we return to the mid 60s. By the way, our normal high temperature right now is up to 68 degrees in the area. So we are still below normal even when we hit these 63 and 65 degrees. Same exact pattern that we've been in all winter long, where we stay in sort of a below normal pattern. And by Monday and Tuesday, with the falling temperatures and the lows, yes, it's going to be well below normal. So enjoy today and tomorrow. The weekend looks absolutely great. Just got some cold, nasty weather to start the work week. But for once, we've got a great weekend, so get out there and enjoy it. That's it for today's video update, folks. I'll have another one of these tomorrow. For Southern Indiana Weather, I'm meteorologist Michael Wilhite. Have a great day, folks.